Here are some of the things that helped me to generate 1 million in ARR for one software company in 2 years. So before starting my own recruiting agency, I had a sales background and I was working for one software company. And these are the main things that helped me to achieve this goal. So the first one is to know your target audience. So if you're an entrepreneur, startup founder, or you're a sales professional, you really need to know who you're trying to target. So let me give you an example. So for example, at that time, we were targeting specifically shipping logistics companies that shipped from China to US, and we focus mainly on the e-commerce shipments. So we try to target specifically those logistics companies, and we try to target small to medium-sized companies. So you really need to know first is who is your target audience. So the second one is once you know the target audience, you need to know where to find them. So for example, in my case, I knew that I can find them on LinkedIn. I can find their email addresses using different tools. So you really need to know what kind of platforms or maybe associations you need to go to in order to find your ideal target customer. And the third one is, of course, follow-up. A lot of sales coaches, sales professionals say that the follow-up is so important, and I agree with them, especially if you're dealing with enterprise customers. I was dealing with enterprise customers that would bring at least $10,000, $15,000. And one of the deals actually took me 1.5 years to close. But once I closed that deal, that customer ended up bringing $40,000 to $50,000 per month. The other thing is the tools. So you do need to know what kind of tools you need to use in order to be successful in your processes. Some processes maybe you can automate. So for example, the tool called Linked Helper is the automation tool for LinkedIn, but you do need to be careful because you might be in trouble in terms of like using some of these tools. So you do need to do your research and be careful and use the guidelines that they have. So the other one is the knowledge when it comes to that industry or niche. So you do need to make sure that you know what you're talking about, you know their terms and what kind of words they use in order to show that you're knowledgeable and you understand their challenges, the pain points, so you can address them with your services or solution. And the last one is basically knowing what the prospect needs before doing the demo presentation. So when I just started the sales career, I used to just do the presentation and first focus on the company, how great is the company, how great is the product. But then I realized the most important thing for the presentation or the demo is to understand what the prospect is looking for and what kind of challenges they face, what kind of pain points they have, and how the services or the product that you're trying to sell would help them to solve that problem. So once you focus on that, I think that would also help you to close more deals. So yes, these are all of the things that really helped me to generate 1 million in ARR when I was in sales. And I am following these things for my own recruiting agency as well right now. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions.